impressive, but I don't know, even like his games versus Lita, I felt like he was pretty sloppy. Him and Lita are both pretty sloppy. They made a lot of kind of sloppy mistakes, but you know, it's another team game. It's like he played Lita and then he played Yellow here, so he's playing their teammates. So you see all these kind of weird games. So whenever you see teammates play, you just see kind of weird play because they don't want to play their standard way, you know?
Right. They feel like they have the leeway to kind of go and do something crazy because it's not going to be disrespectful. It's not going to be, you know, they have the mutual respect for each other, and I think they kind of will do that. They'll almost give each other. We see a 9-hatch. It looks like from I'm sorry, not a 9-hatch. Thank you. God, a 9 pool to gas, and so far we haven't seen anything yet. I'm assuming we're going to see a 12 pull out here, which is similar to what he did last game from Tybe-B. By the way, Tybe-B, of course, is teal. Yellow is orange. They always show the player after they show the colors, so you guys can tell who they are. And I'm assuming we're going to see a pull here, but I don't know. They're both scouting in the wrong direction. They are going to be able to see. No.
Yep.
We're seeing. I was right, Steve, trying to correct me.
I
said 9-hatch.
I said 9-hatch. I'm completely wrong.
I was going to say, we've seen this before on this map. If you guys don't know, this is Return of the King, and it is a bigger map. It's a 4-player map, so this is a risk that we see some players do. Now, we saw Jelizer do this. I can't remember who he was playing, but he failed epically trying to do a 12-hatch and got beat out because of that. He tried to do it on Return of the King, and here it is again. Tybe-B taking a huge risk going for the 12-hatch. Now, lucky for him, he hasn't...
I think that was July versus Effort and Gong.
Yeah, it might have been. Well, Yellow hasn't scouted him, but just by seeing where that Overlord's coming from, he's gonna know, you know, the timing of that Overlord, and you can see right there he just shifted his Overlord, moving up to the top right. So it looks like Ling's already out on the field, coming up to the right. So this is really bad for Tybe-B. He's gonna have to get like a sunken because that pool is like 75% done. And it's not going to be good. It looks like a Lair already going up for Yellow.
Man, this is really bad because as you can see, I mean, Tybe-B can't see the Lings. He has no idea. Look at that girl. Oh gosh, but I love Tybe-B so much. Oh man. This might be a really short game. Now, one thing you always notice, though, is that the players never actually take out that hatchery. Never happens. You always leave it, and then you have a disadvantage. Now, if he can take this out, I would say, honestly, just drill it down. Just drill it down. Just come on, drill it, drill it, drill it.
The drones are better.
I know. Drones are going to be taking him out. He has reinforcements coming up, and that's the idea. Is obviously you can take out drones, but I mean, I think if this hatchery goes down, which it is going to go down, I think this game is already pretty much over. I mean, granted, he might have canceled. I don't know. Did he cancel that? Or was the hatchery fully up? It was fully. Okay, I'm tripping here. What's going on, dude? Mole trap, just take it, man. I got distracted by my wife leaving, so I have an excuse.
That's right. That's a reasonable excuse, yes. I think. And I mean, sometimes you can come back from that. We've seen players come back from that kind of a situation before, because you always have to think about even if you lose a lot, you have to think about what both players are left with at that point in time. And it looks like 2 drones on gas actually for Yellow, so he's trying to put out a lot of Zerglings, and he got that second hatchery up inside of his base. He's going to try and just push this home and really utilize this advantage before Muta is not going to give Tybe-B a time to catch up, is what I'm thinking here. And like I said, you have to look at what they have in the end, and the point is actually that he lost drones. His hatchery wasn't actually as big of a deal, because if he just lost that hatchery and had more drones, they would have been on even footing, and he still would have had an even chance. But in fact, now he's got 5 drones on minerals, none on, 5 or 6 on minerals, and none on gas. And this is basically his last desperate counterattack. With forward sunkens. He's gonna try and sunken him in. This is all in. He knows it is all or nothing at this point, and he is trying to go forward sunkens. He's got a second one down. Yellow trying to build one as well. This is last ditch right here, and Yellow, it looks like, I think his Spire may have just popped. It's hard to tell. Yeah, his Spire just popped, so this is basically all in. And if he needs to accomplish something, no! Yellow sunken comes in earlier, surrounding with the drones. If that sunken goes down, it is basically over. The sun goes down, extra Lings. We're gonna see GG any second now. Tybe-B knows it. Yellow knows it. Now everybody knows it. Wow. So, like Steve said, a risky build, and did not pay off at all whatsoever. And Yellow knew he had the advantage, and just you know, he had a grip on his throat and just kept clenching down farther and farther. Did not let go at all.
Yeah, I mean, there was not a lot Tybe-B could have done in that. I mean, certainly, and we mentioned before, the game was July versus Effort in the GOM TV Classic, and July tried that on this map. I think it was his second game, And that happens a lot, man. When you go into even if you go into a 12 hatch, a 9 hatch might even be better because you'll get it up faster and you'll be able to get other things going. But even then, I mean, you have